Did you know that only 8% of people achieve the goals that they set? In this video, I will share the number one most important thing that you must do when goal setting to set yourself up for success. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video. I will share one additional tip that you want to make sure you're doing when working towards achieving your goals. If you're new here, I'm Ryan. Thanks so much for joining today. I love making videos all about health, wellness, fitness, and nutrition, incorporating those healthy habits into being a full-time working mom. Make sure you like, subscribe. I would love to have you join along. So let's dive into it. The number one thing that is the most important to do when setting goals is to set realistic goals. Now, I know that sounds super easy, but I think there's a lot more that goes into that. I feel like I see a lot of people set themselves up for failure by thinking they're setting realistic goals when they're actually not realistic at all. I think when people set goals, they tend to kind of overestimate their ability to do something. For example, if we're talking about exercising, let's say someone is not exercising at all right now in their everyday life, and they want to get back to an exercise routine. So for example, they might say, hey, I'm gonna work out 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day. That sounds realistic. Okay, it does. But overall, if someone's not working out right now and they set a goal 5 days a week to accommodate this 30 minutes into their daily routine, that is a huge goal, actually. I feel like that is setting someone up for failure right off the bat. So I would say, hey, let's set that goal. If you want to get into an exercise routine, maybe let's set a goal of 2 days per week, 15 minutes per day. I think that would definitely be something that would be realistic. That would set someone up for success. I feel like when someone does not accomplish their goals, then they kind of just give up. So let's say someone sets a goal of 5 days a week, 30 minutes per day, and they fail one of the weeks. They only make it 4 days. They throw up their hands and give up. They don't look at the success of the other 4 days that they made it. They just say, hey, I didn't accomplish my goal. I failed, and kind of give up, right? So if we set little small baby steps along the way and kind of grow that goal, that sets us up for success. So really setting that realistic goal right off the bat, kind of almost making it too easy to obtain. And that will give us the momentum to keep going, continue to grow and develop in that goal and gain confidence. So I'll put that into an example for my life. So I will say, kind of reflecting on 2024 and setting goals for 2025, one thing that I really want to focus on is journaling. Ideally, I would love that to be every day. It would be amazing to set a goal of journaling every day. That would set myself up for failure. I will not do it. I can say right off the bat. So what I will do is I will set a goal of journaling, reflection 1 day per week. I know I can accomplish that, and that will set myself up for success. And that way, once I hit that 1 day per week, I will see how that's going and kind of grow from there. That kind of leads us into the last tip that I want to share with you is making sure that you're reevaluating your goals often. Let's reflect back on that goal. How is it going? Let's say I'm 3 weeks into the new year and I've journaled once a week for 3 weeks. How is that going? What is working well? What's not working well? What's getting in the way of not accomplishing that goal if I'm not doing that? And then how am I enjoying it? Is it working in my life? Do I want to do it more? Is that something that I can incorporate more? How do I do that? So then I can kind of grow from there. Going back to our working out example. So someone's working out 2 days a week, 15 minutes a day for a few weeks, and it's going well. So let's increase that to 3 days per week. How can we add that extra day in? And then kind of reevaluate and continue to grow from there. And then I think with reevaluation, it can also be kind of stepping down. So did we set a goal that was too big, right? Were we not able to be successful a week or two? Or, how is that going? Do we need to reevaluate our goals and kind of step back and figure out what is not working? What's getting in the way of that goal? Did we set too big of a goal for ourselves or something that is not going to be realistic at this point in our lives? I think when people set goals, unfortunately, again, like I said, they just, if the goal doesn't work, they just throw their hands up and give up. If they didn't have success one week, they just give up on their goals. And that's not what we want to do. That doesn't mean someone failed. We only fail when we give up trying completely. So kind of just constantly having that internal feedback, what is working, what's not working, what can I do differently? Let's try again this week, plan differently, let's try this way instead, and kind of continue to reevaluate and grow over time. That will really set someone up for a success in their goals and everyday life. So what are your goals? What are you working towards right now? I would love to hear from you. That's going to be all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.